Hello, this is Izzy from Minerva. In today's video, we are looking at one specific pattern and we're going to recommend a range of different fabrics from our collection that would work really well with the pattern. So the pattern today is the Rivelin Ruffle Dress, which I'm actually styling right now, wearing our Ramie linen look fabric, so you can see the dress here. The Rivelin Ruffle Dress is a sleeveless dress. It's beautiful for the summer. It has 24 different options that you can use the pattern to make. So it is a sleeveless dress with a fitted bodice. It has two different cup sizes, so really inclusive. It has a fitted waistband coming up here, and then it has a range of tiered skirts. So there are 3 different tiers to the skirt. You can do a knee length, a midi length, or a full-on maxi length dress, depending on what you feel like. Down the side it has an invisible zip. You've also got the option of doing sleeves with gathers or without gathers, and also the neckline can be sewn with gathers or without, which means that you've got either a sort of glamorous, ruffly, fun, romantic style dress, or you can go for a really clean, modern style, both of which look really lovely. The neckline can also be raised or lowered to your preference as well, which makes it really bespoke. The size range for this pattern is UK size 6 to 34, so very inclusive. And there is a great sew along on the IzzoSew Studio website that you can follow, which will just take you step by step through the pattern. Okay, let's take a look at the fabrics. IzzoSew Studio recommend using a light to medium weight fabric. So we've got a whole range over here that we want to show you, which we think would be perfect for this pattern. The critical factor with this dress is having a weight of fabric which allows the gathers to ruffle really nicely but still sit nice and smoothly on your body, and also one that allows a lot of drape for the skirt as well. So all those factors are really important. You want a fabric that's going to gather really nicely because that's such a design feature of this particular dress. The bodice is also lined on the inside, so as well as the fabric for the outer, you also want some lining fabric. Now, as always with lining, you either want to pick a fabric weight that is the same as your outer main fabric, or one that is just slightly lighter. So the pattern recommends the following fabrics: cotton lawn, Ramie, linen, viscose, rayon or tencel, georgette, chiffon or challis, double gauze or crêpe de chine. The first fabric that we wanted to showcase is this fabric. So this is Mind the Maker cotton. It has a really nice weight to it, as you can see there. And we actually think that the stripes on this would, you could really create something quite dramatic with this dress because you've got lots of different segments to it. So you could have the lines going in different directions and it could look really quite cool. This fabric is the Indigo Night and Chalky Green colour range, but there are actually 5 different colour options that come in this Mind the Maker cotton fabric. So you've got plenty choice there. The width of the fabric is 150 centimetres wide. It is 100% cotton and the weight is 140 grams per metre squared, so it's quite light to medium weight. One really lovely thing about the Mind the Maker fabric is that they have a specific colour range. So they will have cottons with these sorts of colours across their whole range. So you can mix and match. So you could actually do a stripy skirt and a plain top with colour coordinating fabric, or you could do it the other way around. So it's a really nice option with the Mind the Maker fabric. Now the lines on this fabric, actually the grain line is this way. So the lines will actually flow down this direction. So that actually creates quite a nice streamline effect if you're cutting out the garment with the grain line, because it creates those nice straight lines down your body. The second fabric we'd love to showcase for this pattern is this one. This is one of our Minerva exclusive viscose challis fabrics. It is stunning. The colour range is gorgeous. The drape, as you can see, is also really nice, much softer compared to the Mind the Maker cotton, and that's because of the type of fabric that it is. So it's got a lot of drape, it's quite fine, and it's got some stunning colours here. This particular pattern is called our popcorn jelly pattern, but this pattern comes in a range of different colours. So there's 7 different colour options on our website. So if these colours aren't quite doing it for you, you've got 7 other choices, don't worry. It's soft and silky and has plenty of drape. This is a really lovely fabric choice for any garment where you want a bit of drape to it. The weight of the fabric is 120 grams per metre squared, which makes it a light to medium weight fabric. The width of the fabric is 150 centimetres. The next fabric we want to showcase is this silk noil fabric. This is a gorgeous textured raw silk fabric made from the short waist fibres of silk. It's beautifully soft to touch and handle. You can see the drape on that there. The width of the fabric is 112.5 centimetres wide. It has a light to medium weight and there is only one colour range. Our next fabric we're going to recommend is this lovely fabric. It has beautiful drape, as you can see, and it has 67 different colour options on this one. So this is a lovely plain fabric. It's made from the same type of fabric as this one. So if you didn't fancy something with a lot of colour in it, like this one, a lot of pattern, you can just make this particular dress in a beautiful plain fabric. It's really light. It's going to gather those ruffles really nicely. It's going to sit really elegantly on your body and just drape really nicely. This colour range is called our moss colour, but as we said, 67 different colour options, so you are not going to be lost for colours. This fabric is 140 centimetres wide, it is made of 100% viscose and it is a light to medium weight. Now, if you're looking for quite a relaxed style of the garment, we have a lovely range of chambray fabrics on our Minerva website. This is one of them and it has been dyed to a red colour. This fabric is really smooth, it drapes really nicely and it doesn't seem to crease particularly badly either, so I'm gathering it there. It has a lovely sort of flow to it as well, a really nice relaxed option here. This particular colour is our coral colour, but we have 10 different colours available in this type of fabric. The width of the fabric is 144 centimetres wide and the composition is 100% cotton. Now, if you're wanting to recreate something which is similar to what I'm wearing today, we do have a really nice range of linen fabric in our Minerva range. So let's take a look at that now. This is our linen fabric from Minerva. It's one of our own Minerva fabrics. It has a really nice texture to it, as linen always does. It's obviously very breathable because it's linen, it's a natural fabric, natural fibre. It does tend to have quite a nice relaxed look to it. It does crease as you sort of gather it, but actually that's quite a nice look for the summer. This colour is our mauve colour, but there are 35 different colours that this particular fabric comes in. The width of the fabric is 145 centimetres, it is 100% linen and it has a medium weight. Now, if you're looking for something that is similar to linen with those sorts of qualities of being breathable and just a really lovely natural fabric, we do have this Ramie fabric option, which again comes from our Minerva range. It has a bit of more of a rougher texture in comparison to the linen and is a little bit heavier as well, so it sort of holds its weight a little bit better, but it has very similar qualities to the linen, which is really nice. This particular colour is our charcoal colour, but we do have 35 different colour options for this fabric. It's a standard 145 centimetres wide and the weight is a medium weight. If you're looking for something with a little bit more weight to it and a little bit of smoothness compared to the linen, we would really recommend this Meat Milk fabric, which is a tencel twill. So it's a woven fabric, it's got a lovely twill texture to it, but it has beautiful drape because of the tencel qualities in it. It's an absolutely lovely fabric. I've made loads of garments using this sort of fabric and it always has a really nice flow and drape to it. And because of the weight, the garment will just sort of flow over your body really nicely as well. And because it's made of tencel, it's got all the lovely tencel qualities to it. It has a semi-matte touch and a really nice firm texture to it. This particular colour is berry, but it comes with 34 different colour options on our website. The width of the fabric is slightly more generous than standard fabric. It's 155 centimetres wide and the weight is 215 grams per metre squared, so it's a type of medium weight. And the fabric composition is 100% tencel. The next fabric we want to showcase is this gorgeous Atelier Brunette viscose crepe. Now the texture on this is a bit rougher compared to some of the other fabrics, but the drape is really, really beautiful on this. This fabric is inspired by the pointillism painting technique and it has these gorgeous little flowers all over it. Can you see that? This particular colour is the ochre colour. However, there are 3 different colour options, so if you like the pattern but not the colour in this one, you've got 2 other choices. The weight of the fabric is 125 grams per metre squared, so again sort of light to medium weight, and the width of the fabric is 140 centimetres. This is 100% viscose fabric. Our final fabric recommendation for the Rivelin Ruffle Dress by IzzoSew Studio is our Minerva viscose linen fabric, which is this colour here in this fabric. Now the fabric comes in 19 different colours, as you would expect from our Minerva fabric, and you can see that it has a really nice drape, very similar to the linen, which is this one over here, but it's got a bit more texture to it, this one, in comparison to this one. The texture is different and it's a little bit more transparent compared to this one as well. So the fabric is going to drape really nicely on the pattern. The ruffles are going to gather really beautifully on this, and obviously you've got a huge range of colour options. This is our ochre fabric. However, there are 19 different colours. The width of the fabric is 132 centimetres wide, and the composition is 70% viscose, 30% linen. I hope you found that really helpful today to look at the range of different fabrics that we've got, which we would recommend for the IzzoSew Studio Rivelin Ruffle Dress. Now all these fabrics and the pattern is also available on our website, so do take a look, and if you choose to make the Rivelin Ruffle using one of these fabrics, please do share your photos and your experience on our website. You can create a free profile, update your photos and become a part of our Minerva Maker community.